Yo, what is going on guys, Manny here and welcome back to my Sunday League football experience. It's actually quite funny that I've been calling it that because the last couple of games I haven't really played. I did actually decide to set out this week's game after playing 90 minutes the day before for Romford and picking up a bit of a knock. Who are we playing today? Woolwich Spartans, and we have had a very interesting game against them before. Check this out.
Hey, stop talking!
It'll probably be worse than me not playing. So, can't give a piss.
This, come on.
We've had 2 goals across the line that should have been goals. We're all over.
Just needs to work as a team, communicate.
There's some techniques, come on!
Two goalkeepers scoring, how's that? Everything's going on, mate. About to come on and change the game. Toby's coming around.
Cramped up really bad.
They're tired as well, so I can't see why we can't. I mean, I think we're playing a little bit better than them.
There you have it. We won 5-3 after extra time. Both our goalkeepers scored and there was a lot of drama in that game. A lot of passion as well. We're looking for more of the same today. We've kicked off and it's going to be another interesting one. I can tell you that. Anyway, they've won the header there and this is nothing football. This is Sunday League football. Every single time a Sunday League game starts, it's scrappy. You never see like pop, 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 pop from the start or anything. It's usually a couple of balls lumped forward, but this time we make something of it as Charlie plays it into Jed. He takes it down and sort of knees it or thighs it over the goalkeeper, but we're 1-0 up in like 30 seconds. That was a very, very quick goal. I mean, fair play to Jed as well. He came on as a sub, changed the game last week. This time he starts it off very well. So he's given us a very good early start, 1-0 up, and it takes a bit of pressure off us. And once again, speaking of pressure, he puts the 2 under pressure, spins him there as well. Do you know what I mean? It's just relax, Jed. You don't need to be doing this to guys. But he sets it back to Jack. Jack plays a first time ball into the box, but they clear it out, and that's the end of that. Everything in the first few minutes of the game seemed to be going down that right hand side into Jed, and he was doing well with it, to be fair, causing the number 2 problems. Plays it inside to Tommy, who knocks it onto his brother Charlie. Charlie lines up the shot. It goes over the bar, unfortunately, and that's out for a goal kick. Charlie this time has the ball and he's looking for a pass forward. He looks up, finds Jed eventually. It bounces around the corner of the number 2, and then he's got more problems to deal with once again. Jed gets the ball into the box. Bradley gets a touch on it, but he can't get a good enough one, and eventually they can pick that up. Now, and Tommy has it. He gets his head up early, looks for a pass up to Toby. Toby tries to get under control, hits the hand of the 17. He's claiming for a penalty. We're never going to get that. Bradley drags his shot wide, and that is a goal kick. One thing I will say is that in this game, we're putting these guys under pressure, and it's paying off. They were giving the ball away quite easily, so we were having a lot of the game. This time, Charlie plays it out to Jed. Jed is faced up by another number 17, and if you guys didn't guess, he's wearing my number. But he played it across the box. Toby goes for an acrobat there, and the goalkeeper does well to get down and push it past the post. Under 20 minutes have been played, and Sam wins a big header, getting it up the field. Jed jumping there with Toby and the number 2. Jed eventually gets it, knocks it into the path for Toby. Toby takes a good first touch, second touch not quite as great, and it runs through to the goalkeeper. Charlie has it again, and he looks for Jed. It's a good first touch. Last week his victim was the number 3. This week it's the number 2. He takes it away from him. He's on his bottom bottom again, 5 comes sliding in, advantage is given, James goes for a shot, and that goes behind the goal. As you can see right now in this game, it's all us. I'm not trying to be biased or anything, obviously I will show as many of our chances as I will, but it's all us, literally. Bradley goes for a shot there, keeper saves it, comes out to Charlie, his shot is blocked, it falls out to Jed, deflected onto the bar, and eventually James, who's been substituted on for Toby at this point, does tap it in to make it 2-1. However, in football, things can change literally in the blink of an eye. Number 10 picks it out, it looks like a nothing ball to the back post, 23 keeps it in I believe, and all of a sudden that's 2-1. So they're straight back in it. Within a minute of us scoring, they've scored up the other end. Who's that handsome looking fella on the sidelines right there? As Tommy plays a ball into the box, Sam gets his head to it, but it's not going to matter if it goes in because the referee said that is offside. Once again down this right hand side, it's played into the path for Jed, and he's looking to find that number 2 who is his victim this week. 28 makes a missed tackle, 2 also does the same. Unfortunately for Jed this time, he loses his footing, and that's the goal kick. The problem with being so dominant in the game is that there's so much room for complacency, and you can see we're a bit complacent there. They break forward, 10's trying to cause problems down this right hand side. He plays the ball into the box, but Brad gathers that quite easily. At half time then, we are thoroughly in control. However, like I said, football can change in an instant. We need to hold on, keep our concentration for the next half, and see what happens. Second half's ready to begin. Toby's linesman, referee gives the signal, off we go. Obviously, I'm talking about us trying to keep the lead. At the same time, they're going to want to score and get back in the game. 11 takes a shot there, but Brad gathers that easily. 53:05 this clip started at, and at that point, a substitution had just been made. That was Temi. I was saying last week that he hasn't really had the opportunity to show what he can do on the pitch, or what he can even add to this team. But literally, within moments of coming on the pitch, Charlie plays this back, deflected into the path for Temi, and how about that for a finish? Right into the bottom corner, first time, well done him. I think I counted it in 17 seconds. So, once more, we've improved our position in this game. We're 3-1 up. Things are looking good. Temi plays this into the middle towards Tommy. Tommy looks for the late run of James. James has goal at his mercy, but bobbles it wide of the right post. Credit to them though, they're not stopping, they're trying to keep in the game as number 6 lines up this shot. This time it's nothing to trouble Brad though. Brad then throws this one out wide to the left hand side looking for Temi. Last half, it was the right hand side we were terrorising. This half, it seemed to be the left hand side as Temi skips past 2 guys really easily. Tries to knock it into the path for Charlie here. It bobbles, it goes through to Charlie, but the referee and the linesman agree he's offside. A few minutes later and they have a throw on the right hand side for them. It's knocked into the middle, number 11 taking on Joe here. It's a battle of the big boys right here, and this is exactly what happens. A bit of WWE going on there. Number 11 for them is standing over the free kick, decides to go short though. It goes out wide to the number 2 who's not had the greatest of games. It's hit off him and Bradley just dispossesses him. Number 2, I'm sorry if you watch this and it feels like I'm digging you out, but you know, sometimes it happens. It happens to the best of us. Anyway, they have a shot there, it's deflected, Brad tries to save it, and whoa, that challenge was a bit mad. Eventually Luke does see it out of the box and nothing happens there anyway. 72 minutes have now been played. Charlie puts in a good tackle there, he's taking the ball forward, it's bobbling a lot, it goes through eventually to Thomas who's just come on the pitch. He lines up a shot, but it's nothing to worry their goalkeeper at all. It's on the left hand side again, and Temi is trying to make a nuisance of himself. He holds it up, plays it across the box. It's a bit of a weird ball. They make a mistake there. It falls through to Charlie. His shot is deflected. James has goal at his mercy. You think he might score, but it's saved by the goalkeeper and that goes out for a corner. James is the man that will take that corner. He plays it to the back post. Unfortunately for us, it runs through and misses everybody out. Number 23, the goal scorer for them and probably one of their most influential figures in this team. He takes it forward. He's going on a decent run there. He knocks it into a good space there for the number 9. He then takes it down towards the byline, crosses it across the box, and it's a good finish. That's a good goal from Woolwich Spartans. They're back in the game, 3-2. Don't know what that guy was doing pushing Brad there. Unnecessary, mate. Just like I was saying in the first half though, it's Sunday League and goals are never ever really far away. Anything can happen in the shortest spaces of time. As Thomas plays this out wide to James. James crosses it, I'm pretty sure it was a cross. Somehow it ends up in the goal. And I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you want to give him that goal? I mean, personally, I would claim it anyway because, you know, I don't always get many goals. But, you know, it's up to you guys. At this point, 4-2 up, we're in added time. You might think we would have won this game very comfortably, but you never know. A Phoenix Knights could happen again where we concede very late. As Thomas pushes that guy to the ground. You think he might score, but he can't beat the goalkeeper again. Deeper into added time now, and Jack plays this down the line looking for Toby, and guess who he's up against? He's up against that number 2. He's trying his best. Great credit to him. Toby gets across the box, goes into Thomas. Thomas skips past the goalkeeper, composes himself, and he makes it 5-2. Doesn't look too happy even though he scored. In the build up to that goal, Toby was caught late. I'm not sure if you saw or not, but that was pretty much the end of the game. We won 5-2, a good result for us. Hopefully we can keep it a bit tighter at the back and concede less goals though. But yeah, at the same time, we're unbeaten, we've got a good, strong squad, and I think we can do this. I guess time will eventually tell. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching this week's Sunday League football. Anyway, leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed it, subscribe if you are new, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. Peace.
Yeah, they keep telling me that I'm the best in the country, and I like how that sounds. You think you're Superman, I get the kryptonite and bring you right back down. Yeah, you know the drill, I kill MCs till it's overkill.